As mentioned previously, Profiles has been steadily undergoing change over the last few years as functions within Profiles have developed with and into modules of their own. The Lists and Templates section of Profile Setup is one area where you will see this change the most. In this video, we'll take a tour of what is developed and point out a couple of areas which still have functionality that you may use. Let's take a look at Plans. On expanding the menu, you'll see that there are two references to plans: Medical Plans and Support Plans. These two items are now more developed and can be found under Student Admin and Wellbeing. Let's take a quick look at the central menu to find them. Diving into these is beyond the scope of this video, and you can see here where they are now located. The content under Academic Profile may also not be used by your school. You'll need to check with your executive as to whether this will be of use. Under Student Profile, I'll draw your attention only to the Anecdotal History link, as there's a direct connection with the profile page for a student. In this section, you can record information that is, well, anecdotal. You create groups of information here, but there are no standard fields to complete when on the student's profile page. Let's take a look to see what I mean by that. Again, I'll use a search for a previous student. Navigate down to Student Records and Anecdotal History. Now, I'll slide this over a bit so that you can see the connection. There you can see the groups created in Profile Setup, and here they are on the student's profile page. If I click into these spaces, you can see what I mean about there not being any standard fields to complete. It's just a simple text editor. You may find this functionality helpful for storing information that perhaps doesn't fit anywhere else within Sentral. So, whilst we haven't completed everything in detail under Lists and Templates, it gives you an idea of how this part of Sentral is changing, and I encourage you to keep an eye out for further announcements about this in the future.